Good morning, everyone. In session 4, we will try to communicate with ChatGPT on Poe. In this session, I will first introduce the marking criteria of the IELTS speaking test, then compare the pronunciation features among learners with different band levels, and how to use ChatGPT to receive oral feedback. This is the Corpus&AI English speaking teaching framework, which has been explained in the previous sessions. In this part, we will raise learners' awareness by noticing common pronunciation features produced by speakers in our spoken corpus, and communicate with ChatGPT for receiving feedback on pronunciation. First, we use corpus data to identify the pronunciation features which influence oral proficiency. But how to identify these features? Usually we compare the features produced by the lower proficiency level with the higher level and find the differences. We then do self-reflection and check whether we produce these features in our own speech. Then give prompts to the AI to receive feedback on each feature and make improvements based on the feedback. The English speech corpus with different proficiency levels is the spoken corpus that is used in this session. You can scan this QR code to get access to this corpus. This is the IELTS speaking official criteria. Based on this criteria, we annotated the following key indicators. For the segmental features, we analyzed consonant and vowel features, including substitution, insertion, and elision. For the suprasegmental features, we analyzed consonant-vowel linking, inappropriate intonation, inappropriate word stress, and rhythm. We also annotated mispronunciation. This is a pronunciation data page. Here is a Band 5 speakers data page. We use different colors to annotate each feature. And also each speaker's pronunciation performance has been summarized in a general description. On each speaker's data page, we listed all the pronunciation features that the speaker has in a feature list. Users can click any feature or click all to view all pronunciation features. Here are examples for suprasegmental features and mispronunciation. Let's listen to the speaker's recording together.
Yeah, I think when I was a little children, I always talk about cartoon TV with my friends, and most of time I played with my friends. Such as play balls and swimming. But now I'm a university student. In my daily life, I always talk about my homework or my friends' relationship with my friends or family.
We described the speaker's rhythm features and gave an example in the general description part. We also summarized the common features produced by speakers from different proficiency levels. This one is for consonants. These two are for vowels. And this is for suprasegmental features. We can see that for the negative features, high-level participants produce the least number of some features. For consonant-vowel linking, which is a positive feature, Band 8 or higher speakers produced more CV linking than other groups. You have tried to use ChatGPT on Poe for the previous sessions. Today, we will communicate with ChatGPT on Poe orally and try to receive feedback on pronunciation. When you open Poe, you can see that there is a small microphone button. Click this button to input your speech, and click the Send Message button after you finish your speech. Let's use the question of the topic picnic that we used in our previous sessions. Do people in your country like to go on picnics? Please find out the answer that you developed in the last session. You have tried to receive feedback on grammar and lexis in the previous session. Let's focus on the sub-skill of pronunciation this time. Please use the answer to this question you generated last week. Read aloud the sentences on this page. Give this prompt. Can you help me find out my pronunciation mistakes on English consonants for my following speech? Then you just read aloud the sentences. After giving prompts to the ChatGPT on Po, you will receive feedback on consonants from the AI tool. We can see that ChatGPT on Po provided a lot of good feedback. For example, the AI tool identified that the speaker mispronounced the English V sound. Learners should pay attention to this consonant sound when practicing. Please note that the feedback is not 100% correct. You need to acquire basic knowledge on the linguistic features from our corpus and identify whether the feedback is correct or not. There is also another method for users to identify pronunciation errors. You can check the text transcribed by the speech-to-text tool inserted on Po. If the transcription is different from the text you are reading, you will know that you have some pronunciation errors on these words. I will show you how to make the comparison.
It's a popular activity for families and friends who want to get together and spend quality time. Many people visit parks, beaches, or even the countryside for a picnic, where they can relax, play games, and eat outdoors. The atmosphere that is created during picnics is usually very relaxed, and it does provide a nice break from the hustle and bustle of urban life.
In my previous speech, I used a nice break in my answer, but in my speech-to-text transcription, my speech was identified to Blake instead of break, so the la sound is used to replace the re sound in my speech, which means that I have this kind of substitution. We can also change English consonants in the previous prompt to English vowels, English word stress, English intonation, English consonant vowel linking, and so on. Here is the feedback that I received. ChatGPT on Po pointed out potential errors on English word stress. Again, the feedback is not 100% correct. You need to have a double check. I selected some feedback received from Po and compared them with the common features identified from our spoken data. One consonant feature pointed out by ChatGPT on Po is using voiceless consonants to replace voiced consonants. Based on our corpus data, voicing is a common feature for speakers from 6 to 6.5 band level. For vowels, ChatGPT on Po pointed out that the speaker has short vowel and long vowel confusion. Band 6 to 6.5 level speakers in our spoken corpus also have this feature. For the suprasegmental feature, word stress, inappropriate primary word stress placement is a common feature for the speaker. This is also a common feature for the speakers in our spoken corpus. In order to identify the correctness of the feedback from ChatGPT on Po, we highly suggest you checking our corpus data and compare the feedback that you received with the common features identified in our spoken corpus. We can also ask AI tools to read aloud texts and listen to the samples. We can use Gemini for this function. Please search Gemini on Google and log in. Give the prompt, read aloud the following sentences for me, plus the text. Here is a demo for you.
It's a popular activity for families and friends who want to get together and spend quality time. Many people visit parks, beaches, or even the countryside for a picnic, where they can relax, play games, and eat outdoors. The atmosphere that is created during picnics is usually very relaxed, and it does provide a nice break from the hustle and bustle of urban life.
This is an after-training activity for you. Please use the well-written answer for this IELTS speaking topic. Describe a time you were friendly to someone you didn't like. The topic is the same with the one you did in the last session. Try to ask ChatGPT on Po to give feedback on pronunciation. Share your prompts and pronunciation features pointed out by ChatGPT on Canvas. An example has been provided on this platform. You can scan this QR code to get access to our course. Thank you very much. That's all for this session. In the next session, we will focus on fluency and coherence. See you in the next session.